Legend of Total War here with part 3 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empire's Dark Elf campaign as Nagarond. Alright, so previously, we'll just go through all the stupid shit that's been happening. Alright, so... Alright, just a little bit of a rundown. I don't know why it does this, but whenever you press diplomacy, it like throws you out to the side like that. It's like, it's a little thing, but it's really annoying. But anyway, it's not a big deal. But anyway, so when we start off at war with Skaven and these guys, the Hag Grief. Took out the Skaven. They weren't so difficult, but the problem was trying to fight two enemies at once with one army. I couldn't split my armies up because you just can't do that in this. Well, I mean, you can't. Anyway, not with the amount of money and the upkeep cost when you split your armies, whatever. Anyway. So, took out these three settlements easily enough. And then, of course, they had built up a full stack by then. They marched on my settlement. I marched on Nagarond. I went down, rather than go to Nagarond to try and defend it, tried to risk letting my garrison handle it. I came down, took these two settlements, and head down here to take their capital. We defeated them here with our garrison, and then I attacked here and wiped them out. So they were gone. But the problem was I couldn't stay there to maintain public order, because the moment I did that, 3 new wars started. Not straight away, but this person here declared war on us, which wasn't a big deal. In fact, it hasn't been a big deal at all. They sent an army up here and then did nothing with it. But the Norscan tribe from up here, the Hmong, they came down and attacked this settlement. So I was like, I gotta get rid of them. So I came up here, attacked, took the settlement back, came up here, and that's where we are right now. Now, when we were back here, these guys here declared war on me. Now, this is what really pissed me off. Okay? Now, I don't mind when people declare war on you. That's fine. But when the AI does bullshit, just basically lies to you, it's annoying. I had a non-aggression pact with these guys. At least I think I had a non-aggression pact with these guys. Now, when you look at their personality, you'd think that these personality things matter in some way. And you know what? It's okay if these things don't matter, but it's like... Look, let me just start that again. So, what I'm trying to say is that look at the description of this. Mostly defensive with a weak military, they do not compete or desire to conquer the world. That is fucking bullshit. Now, I don't mind if it started that way and then they make a decision and that changes, but it still says minor power. This person braked a non-aggression pact with me. They should be unreliable as fuck. And yet, no repercussions on them at all for being the dirtiest dog shit in the game. You know, it's part of the reason that I've said that the AI in Total War, the later Total War games, is dumber, and at least in terms of the campaign map, dumber than earlier Total Wars, is because they get away with everything. They can be as dirty as they like. They can break alliances, backstab, do whatever they want, and they don't seem to lose their reliability rating. Their reliability rating seems to just be generated at random, and that's just so dumb. It's bad programming. It really is bad programming. That's why they lose so many score with me when it comes to these games. It's like, look, Medieval 2 never had great diplomacy, right? But it had more options in diplomacy, and the game has not it's actually gotten less in diplomacy, and yet they still can't fucking agree to these things. I know it's on legendary difficulty and everything, but like, it's very frustrating to deal with. Like, I can deal with it. It's difficult and I can deal with it, but it's not fun, and that's my biggest problem with this. It's not fun. That's a game's biggest crime. Like, even on harder difficulties, a game should still be fun. That was the great thing about Medieval 2, in my opinion. I mean, apart from everything about it. The game is fun on easy difficulty. The game is fun on very hard difficulty. Because the game doesn't just outright fucking cheat like a motherfucker. It's very frustrating when you have an AI that cheats like this. And when I say cheat, I mean like gets unlimited bonuses, can just do whatever it wants, does not have to play by the rules that are set in, that the player has to play by. Just have a completely set of different rules. Very frustrating.
These chaos dredges bore me. At least with the Asur, I can enjoy their death screams. Yet, it is is a labor that must be undertaken. I claim this altar, not in Cain's name, but mine own. Savants of the desperate gods, I advise you, stay out of my way. If not, you shall face the might of the Truki, and our ways of killing are far more inventive than your own.
Right. I've already done this battle before when I played the Dark Elves in early access, so I kind of know what to do. You just sort of rush at them. I mean, unless it's changed, but I doubt it. I mean, that was only a month ago. Early access for the main title. I mean, technically I'm still in early access for this. I know, right? Legend, go to bed. But that's just not how I work. It's just not how I do things. I get early access and I binge it. I master the fucking thing so that I can provide you guys with information. They gave me no time to do it. You know, I'm just so pushed for time. But I don't know. This whole, like, playing every game on Legendary difficulty, it's really starting to get old, though. But I feel like that's part of my channel. So, like, if all of a sudden I start playing on the lower difficulty ratings, what happens then? You know? It's like it feels like it's the beginning of the end for my channel if I start doing that. Because, like, I'll be honest, like, I can handle Legendary difficulty. I know I whinge, bitch, and moan and complain, but look, I'm handling it. I mean, it's only the beginning of the campaign. We've got more territories than we started. We've got a big army. If we lose Nagaron, we'll be fine. We're in no sign of defeat. We've won nearly every single battle so far. And look at here we are getting one of our legendary items. But it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. Look, when I played the Lizardmen campaign on Twitch, you guys know that I, for the most part, enjoyed it. There were some stupid things in there, but I just went at my own pace and just played the game. Didn't have to worry too much about the AI cheating. The AI gets some cheats. Cheats is a bit of a nasty way of putting it. The AI gets some advantages, some unfair advantages. Well, I wouldn't say unfair advantages. They get some advantages in order to cover up their blatant stupidity. But the problem is that on the campaign map, like on the battle map, the AI is not that bad. It's not great, but you don't expect them to be fantastic. But on the campaign map, the AI is brain dead. Really, really unstrategic. And that's why on legendary difficulty, you'll have like 2 armies and they'll have like 40. Because they just don't know what to do. They'll run around in force march. They don't set traps, or if they do set traps, it's fucking obvious as hell. They get to recruit half a stack in a single turn, that kind of shit. No manpower limitations, because if there were manpower limitations, they would get wiped out straight away, because they'd run out of manpower, because they keep losing armies. You know, things like that. Things where, like, you know, if I was to play Crusader Kings 2 or Europa Universalis Rome, I won't use Universalis 4 as an example because I'm not very experienced at it. But, you know, you could, on the hardest difficulties, deplete your enemy's manpower. You can bankrupt your enemy. You can have revolts happen in your enemy's territory. You can't do that on Legendary difficulty in Total War games anymore, because Total War on Legendary difficulty is basically, you must fight out every battle every conflict must be resolved in battle. And only in battle, and that's it. That's your only decision in every situation, is fight a battle. It's just like, that gets so boring. There's got to be more to it than that. You know, there used to be more. There used to be, you know, diplomacy to some degree. It's just not there at all anymore. And like, your options in strategy are so limited. I mean, you can't split up your armies. You can't manage your provinces very well. It's like, here's a province, you can build things. As soon as it gets past level 2, that is. Because at level 1, you can build nothing. It's like, thanks for that -8 penalty to what's it called? To public order, where there's almost no way to protect against it at the beginning, because there's no settlement management options. You can't be like, run a festival. No, you can't do anything. You just can't do anything. There's no population management, none of that crap. Again, this was all covered in my review, and And I'll keep banging on about it because, honestly, I think that if they... Look, this is stuff that they've done in the past. Stuff that they've done reasonably well. Stuff that other companies have done better. And I think if they did do it, it would make Total War better. And of course, I'll always get, one or two comments that'll be like, don't make it as hyper complex as Medieval 2. That hurt my brain when I played that game. So it's like, if you think Medieval 2 is hyper complex, I say you have a simplicity problem. Because if you want a hyper complex game, go and play Hearts of Iron 3. Because, look, even that game I wouldn't say is hyper complex. It was just confusing as fuck for me. But you know what? I spent a bit of time and I figured it out. And then once you figured something out, it's not that hard. And then it's actually really enjoyable. Some people don't have the patience for that. Okay, if you're shooting my own units, that's not going to work for us. I think that the long and the short is that the Total War community is made up of a whole different group of people. No, you need to stop. Some of them like the simplicity, some of them like depth. But the problem is that not everyone is getting what they want. And they could, in my opinion, deliver. Because the thing is, like, if you think Medieval 2 building system is complex, there was the option to auto-manage it. Okay, you didn't have to manage it. You didn't have to manage your armies. Okay, the settlements would automatically recruit for you. The settlements would automatically build things for you. They'd automatically manage your taxes. Okay, if you didn't want to do it, you could get the AI to do it for you. They probably wouldn't do it as well as if you did it. But then it's not like all of a sudden all of your settlements will revolt if you had it on auto manage. Okay, that's just not what would happen. But anyway, you should get in there. But now, there are no options. There's no auto-manage option. There's auto-resolve, which is... It's getting better. They're starting to fix it, but it's not quite there yet. I don't know. Total War's become a game for casuals. And only casuals, that's the big problem. There's no room for veterans anymore. There's no love for veterans. Creative Assembly seem to have forgotten that when they were a small company, it was the loyalty of the veterans that kept them alive. And now there's no loyalty. Anyway, as far as this battle is concerned, who fucking cares, to be honest? Like, boring, it's a battle, and they're being annoying. What else is new? As I play this, I ask myself, why am I even playing this? Like, I'm clearly not in the right mindset for it. Why do I put myself through this shit every single fucking time? I don't know. I must have a fucking mental disability. I don't know. I always feel like a compulsion, like I have to cover every campaign when it comes out. Because, like, I owe it to you guys to at least show you what it's about. The thing is, it's like, there's no risk in you getting this. If you own Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2, it's fucking free. You couldn't get a better deal than what you've got with this campaign. But, you know, that doesn't mean it's fresh, because it's not. It's just Warhammer 2. It's Warhammer 1 again. All of it's just more Warhammer. And Warhammer doesn't have a whole lot of replayability. I mean, yeah, you'd be like, if you really want to roleplay into it, if you really want to push it, you know, oh look, I'm playing as the Dark Elves. Oh look, I'm playing as the High Elves. But really the core mechanics function exactly the same. They just look different. I mean, you can polish a shit as much as you like, but it just, you know, it's just still a shit. I'm not saying this is a shit, but it's just an example. I'm saying, look, I've said it once, I've said it again. It's a good game. It's not a great Total War game. And by not a great Total War game, I mean it's not great. It's good. Okay, I think you're not really getting many kills in now. Shut that in there. Damn, that is a lot of damage. I could also be very pissed off. I mean, this whole not getting early access thing, like, it pissed me off. Pissed me off a lot. And you know, if something similar happened to you guys, you'd be pissed off as well. It's not cool. Like, you know, you work hard at something. You try to do the best you can. I know that I'm abrasive or whatever, and I'm not family friendly. Oh my god, that didn't go. Oh, okay, that was okay. I'm not family friendly, but I've built up a large audience. And does that count for nothing? Is being family friendly the only thing that's important? You know? Why does being, you know, I don't know. And just, this is another stupid thing. This is a game about fucking war and genocide. Like, the Warhammer universe is goddamn brutal. But, oh no, if you say the bad words, well, that's just going too far. It's like cognitive dissonance. Look, while you're busy genociding this other race, could you mind not saying the bad words, please? Because you're hurting my delicate sensibilities while you're committing genocide, which I'm fine with. So much of that stupidity. Like, the thing is, like, if you're gonna be bad, you know. If you're gonna have a game that's like a war game, don't be like, it's not a PG game. And don't forget the Blood and Gore DLC when it comes out eventually. It's pretty goddamn bloody, but oh no, can't have the bad words. And you know what? Funny thing is, in Rome 2, there were swear words in it. But no, if I might have a YouTube video, then if I say the bad words, well, that's just unacceptable. What a crude young man. Actually, I'm not really young, am I? Oh well.
Bow before Malekith. Flay them first.
Alright, so that went reasonably well. Took a few more casualties than I would have liked, but for the most part, it went well. What I need to do is... let me just think. I got two options. I can make my way down here to lift the siege of Naggarond, or I can make my way over to Ashrak to attack them. The best defense is a good attack. It's a good offense. These guys, look, I know I've defended Naggarond twice now, and I keep saying I don't think I can defend Naggarond, but I just don't know how many times I can defend Naggarond, you know? I'm surprised we've done it twice already. I can't reinforce them because I can't recruit here. Let's see. Honestly, giving him some extra stuff isn't going to make any difference. Can't get a chance to build here because it's constantly under siege. How long will it take me to get? Yeah, how long will it take me to get back here? Because there's rebels here as well. You know, it's a fucked situation. I think I will try and lift the siege. I don't need this province right now. Can we possibly get a peace treaty with them? Because I've had enough of war.
Our court thrives on plots and schemes. Please go on.
Could you just go away? Like, I just don't want to fight you. Like, I can fight you, but I just don't. Like, I'm already browbeaten enough as it is. Could you just fuck off? Oh, eat a dick. Eat Marathi's cunt, you fuck.
All shall kneel before me.
There's destruction everywhere.
Be my motherfucker. Alright. What am I doing here? So, we got 2 levels up. It's level 16. Cold One. Oh, I don't like Cold One chariots. I actually really hate them. I just want to bypass it, go straight to that. We're at level 16, so maybe we can save it for later. Let's upgrade Chill Wind, because I want to start getting some good magics. Ah, fuck it. Just bite the bullet. Should be okay. I rarely use him in combat anyway. Okay. So over there, I don't want you recruiting anything else right now. You just need to try and maintain public order here for the time being. Build this up because we want to make more money. Okay. I mean, look, the amount, just because we got a lot of money in the treasury doesn't mean like, oh, you got so much money, you should spend 5,000 a turn. Because then if you get into that mindset of just spend, you end up with nothing very quickly. Okay, live within your means. I like to use the treasury to spend on buildings, and I like to use my income to spend on army upkeep. You got to try and keep a balance of things. Anyway, if I got this to like 100,000, then maybe I'd grab it. Alright, I think, let me just have a look here. I cannot maintain public order here. Like, even if I was to build a public order building here, +4, it's not enough. Difficulty level, corruption, because there's characters here. There's... yeah, it's just problems. I think just let this... look, it's not even worth investing into. Just let it go.
You cannot hold that.
Alright. So, like, the stuff over here that's damaged, it repairs on its own. We've got the public order under control for the time being. Leave it be. It's not making a whole lot of money, but this is more a case of I don't want Mung to come back. So they just need to look after it for the time being. I don't know if I really need this. It might be better off trying to make a little bit more money out of this region. But the problem is that if I want to recruit here... no, get rid of it. I don't want them to recruit anymore. I want them to come back and recruit here. This will be my recruiting settlement. I need more cash. Should probably have a look at diplomacy. See what there is to do. I don't know. Maybe we can win. They've got a lot of, like, stupid units. Like, I think Harpies are stupid units. Sometimes. Depends. I just don't like Harpies. I've rarely seen them do a very good job. We've still got this as well. I think I've got that for, like, 1 or 2 more turns. Dark Riders with shields. Alright, I'll just do the best I can. I can't do any better than that. Just gotta remember to use that ability. If there's a nice high ground we can take, or a corner camp. Another thing is that this settlement may not even be worth trying to save, but I don't know. I mean, they're just rebels. Let them sit there. I don't know. I'm gonna play myself into a coma. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, well, this looks good up here. Let's go this way.
To slay
The downside to this is if they ever break, they're just gone. So corner camping can be a really double-edged sword on this. But at least we've got units that have reasonable leadership. Suppose try and make them cram their units as much as possible into us as we can, because that way we can utilize this a bit better, I think. That's it, take out them Dark Riders, that's working well for us. I probably prefer they shot the Harpies, but whichever. The sooner we do this, the sooner we can do it again. It didn't get a lot of kills. I mean, it does make them exhausted as well, so I don't know if that was actually a really good use of it. Right, leave the battlefield. Leave. Leave, 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 leave. Excellent. That's one unit we don't have to worry about now. Even the odds a little bit. So now we've got to wait more than 2 minutes before we can do it again. That's a problem. Okay, you get in on there, and I want you. I want them to move forward to shoot these here, the Dark Riders. Get over here. Try and hit them in the rear, see if we can make them break. Problem is they will shoot us in the back, but I know, sometimes you can't have your cake and eat it too. Okay, the Harpies are gone. That's great. It's a reasonably good start. Yeah, we can't really dodge shots with this unit. But we do have the high ground. I want you to get rid of these Black Ark Corsairs, which are defeating us here. Gotta hold that for another minute, and then we can blow up these guys. Come on, guys, hold the line. That should help, because that's for us, not them. 40 more oh, now they've got it as well. Can we get rid of them? Okay, turn around, start shooting them, because they've got this now. They're going to break. There's a chance we're going to win this. It didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped, but it did damage. Take out those dark shards. We've got 3 units here to there too. Our guys here are hard to say. Don't let them come back up this way. Okay, if they wanted to win this, they should have sent in. Oh, their general is shooting. Right. Alright. Losing ground. Oh no, come on. I wanted to win ground. I feel like it's so close. I've never seen the battle turn around after losing ground. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't know. get rid of these Black Art Corsairs. Run them down. Get them off the battlefield. Good. I know. I don't feel like we're losing. Okay. Shoot them. Have a small rest. Small rest, let them recover their fatigue, because this guy's going to be more tired. And he's not great in melee. I mean, neither are you. You still got another one of these. There's a chance here. Even though I said we're losing ground, there's still a chance. Right, here we go. I know our guys is not tired, but we're just getting shot for nothing. We need to get in there. Surround him and kill him. Did some damage. That was our last use of it, though. Dark Shards need to get in there as well. Everyone mystify. Guys, if you don't break, you will beat him. Come back. Come on, he's so close to dead. Ha! Suck on that, losing ground. You can suck my dick. Losing ground. My dick. I don't really need to worry too much about replenishment, but maybe I do, because they'll come back. They'll come back with more. So research available. We got driven by vengeance, recruitment costs reduced. What else is over here? That's all good and everything, but if we grab this, we can get an upgrade. Now, I think we should grab this because leadership would really help. Now, if I force march to here, I'm putting myself under a lot of risk. If I stay here, at least we can maintain a bit of public order. It's going to take me 2 more turns to get down here, though. Force marching is just so risky. Especially when their army is right here. Let me just see if they'll accept a peace treaty. Let me just see if anyone will accept anything.
The Druki are malicious and cruel. Speak. No.
Nope. So Grant, will you please fuck off?
Most enlightened.
That gives me time to deal with the south. Could you, like, take a lesser cut?
Ridiculous. Short-sighted.
I mean, I've got the money, but it's the principle of the thing. I just don't want to give them that much.
Ridiculous. Never.
You said for 7,000.
Ridiculous.
If they were to assault here, they'll lose. Ah, yeah, but we got this motherfucker right here as well. It's iffy. It's iffy. I'm not sure.
Everywhere ruin.
So over here, build that because we need money. I mean, if we're gonna spend 1,000 here, keeping the peace, which hopefully is temporary because the corruption should completely go away. And then of course we'll build more public order in here as soon as we get... Actually, we should repair this so that we can upgrade this right away. Because it needs to get to rank 2, that way I can get an extra +4 public order. Actually, be another one because we're repairing that. So, should be good. Repair this as well, doesn't cost that much, need to upgrade this. Okay, moving on. Hey, that sounds pretty good. And the non-aggression pact and military access, fine. I just don't want them to fuck me around. I don't offer payment. If I can get some cash out of them, then great. Huh, they cancelled their siege. Why? And... Alright, this is easy. They're gone, we can take the ransom now. So that should give us an extra bit of public order there. Buying us no turns. It'll be another rebellion.
Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
Just want to get an idea of what we're up against here. Okay, they didn't really do very much damage to that army. I doubt we would win that. But I also doubt that they would actually make the attack. Now, these guys here, Grand.
Please, share your
How about a
narrative
peace treaty?
with me. Very well.
Good. Okay. Now I promise I will fucking murder you. But right now I need to deal with more manageable problems. I don't think that they'll assault the settlements on the next turn. And that's where we get them. So the Deadwood Sentinels, they kind of like us. They want a defensive alliance. I feel like if I did that, they'll just drag me into every goddamn war. I'm not ready for confederations. And I feel like we're just about to get out of the shit here. Like, we attack them, get rid of them, then we head down to Hagriff and they're gone. Then I need to occupy the Temple of Cain. And then we'll have all of the Black Flood under control. So... If there's going to be another revolt here, I can't do anything about it. It's going to probably take one of the settlements. Oh well, at least we stopped it for a little while. Alright, let's just keep going. Okay, well we can build something here. So I have a choice. I can build something to level 3, which will give us an extra 2 public order and a defensive building. Now I think we really need the +4 because I don't want to have any more revolts. Once we've sorted out revolts and moved the border away, then we're okay. I really doubt they'll make the attack. If they make the attack, we're in big trouble, because I don't think I can repel them. Although, I could easily take the settlement back the next turn, but the problem is they'll take the settlement and they'll reduce the settlement down to level 1, so we lose a lot of growth in that. Because I can certainly beat that army out in the field. Our guy is ready.
been much of a diplomat.
I'm not paying you because you're weak as shit. And you'll get your comeuppance. I've already paid them. Well, I didn't have to pay them all, did I? No. You're totally not trustworthy. Seems odd that they would make this attack. It's completely in my favour. Fine. They had me by the balls if they had taken Naggarond. That's what I'm saying. The campaign AI is not very good. Dare to say it is pretty stupid. Oh man, I am tired and angry. You legend, get over it. You're lucky to get early access in the first place. I know. Doesn't mean it doesn't make me angry. Problem is my personality type. It's like I want everything. If someone is achieving the same amount or less than me, I want what they have. I covet. I covet and I want. And if I don't get what I want, or what I covet, I get pissy. As most people would. Like if you guys wanted me to do a particular campaign, it's probably a bad example, but fine anyway. And let's just say your favorite campaign was the Acer campaign. And I was like, no, no more for you. Not any more episodes. You'd be annoyed. That's how I feel. But probably a lot more. Because I actually depend on this for a living. It's actually difficult to move away from Total War. I've been trying. To be doing Ark Survival Evolved. By the way, I've got an Ark Survival Evolved server. Would be great if you guys would come and play with me. Because I'd love to play with you guys on Ark Survival Evolved. Some good fun we can have. This could actually be really useful. But if I was going to do this, I'll do it when they're in range of my Dark Shards. And they've got artillery of their own. Why don't Mr. Naggarond go and deal with that? They've got cavalry. Okay, wait, they're almost in range. There. I'm sure it keeps them still for like whole 40 seconds, which is a lot. Hey, that's naughty. You go away. Where's their general? I want to fireball his ass. Missed, shot my own troops. That's why I usually don't use fireball very often. What's going on here? Oh, you're okay. You've got a healing potion, so you can totally take some damage. Hey, what happened to the fuck there? Go in there and help this. For some reason, they're being cowards. Why? Friends routing, damaged by artillery. The harpies are nothing more than a nuisance. That's all they are. Go and aim for these dark shards. You stay put. Oh shit, you should probably get back. I mean, we could recruit new ones, but they've got a lot of experience, so we should try to keep them. Hang back. Let the archers handle this.
We are ready. Dark shards, by your command. Carnage awaits. With pleasure.
Okay, this unit over here is getting fucked up. Oh god, it's a bloody mess. Get it out of there. Get out, you shit.
Blood for Cain.
Victory's in our grasp. Good. Where's Blackguard? Alright, I want you to take out... Look how long it takes them to take out just one artillery unit. This is not good. I'm just gonna leave you. Okay, there we go. Good. Not my finest hour here, but none of my units got wiped out. And that's the only thing I really was trying to make sure. Well, in terms of losses, it was a full-on trade-off. But the thing is, because I'm in my own territory, we get replenishment. They don't. I really need Malekith to not be on a chariot. Okay, good. No units were lost. I'll take that 2%. Come on, that's terrible. Still take that. No, there's no hope this time. Well, if you want to sit there and look after it for me, I guess it's fine. I wish I'd done the first one. It wasn't worth much money. So you've become severe. Okay, well that's good. Alright. Public order is looking alright. So the settlement is under siege. Which one should we get rid of first? Well, that's nothing, really. 5 men lost, and probably replenish more than we lost on that.
Unstoppable. Look on me and cower.
When's the next revolt? Okay, it's not gonna happen straight away.
Rebellion is coming.
King of the Truki. End them. Come, my deeds of death.
Good, and God, what's with the replenishment rate? Why is it so low?
Very well. Overlord.
Alright, now then, I want you to go away, actually. You can be disbanded. As much as the public order would help, I need the money more. So, you force march. Actually, it might be better off as I just recruit some new units. Because we need to get down here, bloody as soon as possible.
Is victorious.
Alright, come stand over here. Don't worry about the public order in this province. And we'll... Firstly... Okay, now he still needs another level up before he can get the dragon. But what else should we get? Replenishment rates. That's kind of crucial now. So maybe an extra 1 unit will get recruited. Alright, so... If I recruit new units though, I'll lose the experience.
Victory is mine.
So what do we do? I do need this to get to level 3. So that does need to be built.
Lord
I usually like to have 3 Reaper Bolt throwers. And 2 Hydras. And lots of Blackguard of Naggarond. I think they're pretty good. Although the Phoenix Guard are better, it would seem. So yeah, things that are running through my mind is I could merge some of these units so I can have more troops. But these guys have so much experience, it's hard to justify being like, no, you can just go away. If I stand inside of this settlement, massive increase in replenishment. Okay, we'll do that.
The Druki are restless.
Right, so public order over here is reasonable. I want you to start making your way back. Seems like we're getting that under control. And over here, good, with essentially 2 whole provinces under control, it's certainly a start. Let's work on this one here. That'll be our next plan. Seems like things are starting to come under our control now, which basically means GG to the AI. It's over. It's over, motherfuckers. I have the high ground. Alright. I don't know if I really want to invest in this region just yet. So we'll wait, because it could just be lost to us at any time. So they'll be wanting to recruit a new army. I tell you what, I'm really glad that there is no Vortex mission in this, because I hated the Vortex mission. So I just thought to myself, I've got to start the Vortex stuff soon, and then I thought, oh wait, you're just tired, shut up. Because I don't need to do any of that. We could make it here if we go by sea, I think. Now, the settlement does not have a lot of defenders. And if we take and loot this settlement, we will prevent a revolt from happening here. It'll happen here instead.
The true king. Destroy them.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Didn't quite have enough movement. Oh well. How's Naggarond? Naggarond's maintaining public order without any presence there, so it's good. As long as it doesn't get raided or something, it's good. And that's very pleasing for me. I like it when things start going my way. I don't like it when they don't. I can be a little bitch when things don't go my way. I demand everything do exactly as I tell them. Alright, let's have a look in diplomacy. How about a trade agreement with... no, they will be punished for their nuisance. So they're at war with Aghol. I don't know who Aghol is, but he... whatever, I don't care. Hang on, I didn't look at all of them. Karen Carr.
What plight do you
Nope.
bring before... Dark Lord,
Clark,
the Black
non-aggression
Lord
pact, but don't worry about it. They're probably next on my shit list when I head down south. Actually, no, once we've secured these provinces, I'll probably go back and smash them, because it'll roughly be around 10 turns. Right, let's move on. Oops. I wanted to keep moving. Because I want them to have a full stack. I know what I want as a Doom stack, but obviously I can't get it right away. So people will say things along the lines of, oh, look at those crap stacks. Why don't you upgrade your units, or why don't you get better units? It's like, I just no availability. Low tier units. I mean, what am I supposed to recruit Blackguard of Naggarond from a level 3 settlement? And the thing is, am I supposed to wait around in the settlement until I've got a Doom stack? No. Definitely the wrong way to go about it. You just make do with what you've got to begin with. Okay, alright. Also, I recognise that the first episode's audio was a bit loud, but you know, like I said, I was in such a rush. What the fuck was I supposed to do?
Come, see my culture.
Alright, so yeah, we want public order here. That extra +4 will just make it so that we just don't need to have a presence in this area, and that way it's just making me a passive income. So you can come over here, and you'll provide public order here. -4, so that'll negate it. Okay, cool. We still need to take this. I wonder if we should auto-resolve this. I think we can get away with it. I was wrong. Lost a Dread Spear. Hopefully it can just be recruited here.
The victor spoils. King Malekith.
Nope.
Cease your provocations.
God damn it. Well, considering we're in bad shape, public order-wise, maybe I can quickly just go back to Nagarond, but I should have fought that manually. Laziness already setting in. I'm already a little bit... I've hit that point, like, we've hit critical mass, we can't lose now. So, let's have a look at victory conditions. Alright, I don't know, I might go short campaign victory for this, because I'm just not feeling it. Alright, control all provinces of Vault 1. Construct the Black Tower of Malekith, maintain 3 Black Arcs. That's 45 extra supply line cost. That's fuck off with that. That's too much. Destroy Lothern Order of Lawmasters. Oh god, I have to hunt those motherfuckers down. Control 8 settlements from this list, either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. Corone, Altdorf. Oh. That is not short campaign victory conditions. That is stupid. Come on, that is a big thumbs down. God damn it. It's like, hey, here's some arbitrary things that you can do when you're already invincible. God damn it. What happened? What was wrong with, like, hey, capture 40 settlements and Jerusalem? Boom, victory conditions. Now it's like, capture, all you need to do is capture 10 settlements, but they're in all over the place, all over the map. Of course you wouldn't do that. Only capture those, that is. So there'll be a revolt here, but that's okay. Now we can actually invest in this. Let's upgrade this, because... So that reduces recruitment costs for Hydra. Let's see. Reduces upkeep costs for War Hydra. Well, that's actually pretty good, because I intend to get War Hydras. But if we went with this, we would get more income. But reducing upkeep costs might be more important, because I intend to get Hydras, like I said.
Death Knight is upon us.
Income generated per 100 slaves, 10. So if we've got 3,400, that means 340 extra income. That's not bad. I mean, there'll also be more slaves as we continue to enslave shit. Okay.
Stand, sit, kneel, it matters not.
No. No, go away. Filthy buggers, go away. I don't need you as an ally. You do nothing but annoy me anyway. Every fucking time I gotta press that. Also, another thing is that if they do declare war on me again, Naggarond will be built up. It'll be even harder to assail soon. Rebellion in the Black Flood. Seems like a large one. I suppose auto-resolving it again will be far. It's only... Okay, it's okay.
Druki, bloody slaughter awaits. My cruelty knows no limits. Attack. Come, my dearest.
Good, that was easy enough to go get rid of, and that gave us probably a full level up. We need that replenishment. Okay, I also need him to go back to Naggarond, because he has to recruit. Now, the public order here, it's okay. It'll probably revolt again. Like, definitely revolt again. But, well, this settlement's been beaten to shit, so we just need public order. But it needs time to grow, I mean. Alright, so what do we need? It's good that some of these settlements can get to level 3 now. Which one? Let's go with this one. So you're leveled up, that's good. Because some of his experience transfers over to his lords. That's good. Are we at war with anyone now? Just these bag of shit.
You try my patience. Do you wish death?
I don't really want to be at war with them right now, so... Oops. Just give me some money and you can go away.
Denied.
I'll at least haggle, you shit. You're not going to win. Oops.
Agreeable.
Good. What else is there? What else?
Lord of in Naggarond, the strong
No.
thrive.
I'm already bored. Like I say, every time I say something like that, I want to reiterate, it's not a boring game, okay? But I've had enough, you know? It's like when you've clocked 200 hours on the... Look, I haven't even clocked that much. 150 hours, let's say, on the game. It's sort of like everything's the same. Like, playing as the Empire, I've already played as the Empire, nothing new there. Dwarves, done it. Chaos, done it. Beastmen, done it. Goblins, Orcs, done it. I've done them all. The only thing I haven't done is the Skaven. Fuck the Skaven. Kiss my ass. I'd rather eat my own dick. Legends. I like the Skaven. Okay. I don't. I hate everything about the Skaven. Everything from the stupid way that they look, their hunchbacks, their stupid fucking buck teeth, the way they talk, their army structure, their council structure, everything about them. Death to all Skaven. Genocide them. Full on genocide them. Every last one of them. Death to all rats. Fuck them. Wipe them out of the Warhammer universe so they don't exist anymore. Begin the Great Purge. And the Dawi is next. I didn't think there would be anything more that I could hate more than Dawi, but the Skaven proved me wrong. Might as well stay at Naggarond for the turn. Okay, so we can get this up to level 3. Get... Yep, Dark Hill Harbour. Nothing available with that just yet. Finances looking good. We definitely need... Well, hang on. Let's see how we're going to go for, like, troops. We could make our way towards Beastmaster's stable. What are we going to get here? Where is the Blackguard of Naggarond? Where do we get them from? So you get shades from the Den of Outlaws. They're They're a little bit on the pricey side of things. They don't have a lot of ammunition. I kind of like the dark shards more, but I can see that they're good. But like, compare that to dark shards, they're half the price. Ammunition 18, missile damage, so they definitely do more missile damage. That's by 50%. They cost 100% more. They've got more hit points, but there's less men, so they've actually got less ammo. Weapon strength. So they're good in melee as well. Look, if money wasn't an issue, I'd totally get them, but alright, let's not worry about that right now. Where do I get my Blackguard from? They come from here. And I need the Dread Mines to get that. That provides public order as well. So that's not a bad choice. So I gotta plan out my settlement. I've got 5 build slots left. Okay, what are we gonna build? Right. We have also this here, the Altar of Cain. There's no public order to be had from that. We also have 2 of these. These have to be built. So that slot there needs to be filled up with this. This slot here filled up with that. This slot here, if we want to have that, it needs to go in there. What are these? Hargoneth Executioners. I think I'd still prefer the Blackguard of Nagaron. There's Cainite Assassins. I didn't really focus too much on what's it called? On hero type units in my High Elf campaign. I kind of regret it. The Death Hag. I kind of want to do what I did with the Lizardmen campaign, have one of each in my armies. I've already got the Fire Sorceress, so but we don't necessarily need to build that there. I guess we can build this here. That's one of the slots. Local populace, a little bit of chaos corruption. Could build that there. But what about slave pens? This will help make a lot of money. Alright, let's get the slave pens in there. See, I might not end up needing the fighting pits for too much longer. I don't know. These are things I have to work out. There are limited build slots. I mean, maybe we should transfer the Halls of Ravaging. I don't know. But we've got to figure this out. We need a bit of customization. Can't build everything in the province. Already used up a lot of that money. Okay. Got a reasonable income now. Probably not enough to get a full stack, but it's certainly enough to get started. So I don't want dark shards with shields. They're just not. They're just a little bit too expensive, I think. I know it's only a little bit of an increase, but at the end of the fuck me, they'd be very helpful against the high elves, wouldn't they? Well then, let's just get some dread spears for the time being. Because I'm not really a big fan of sword infantry in this game. I find that spears and halberds and stuff like that is much better because you go up against beasts a lot. Okay, research available. Let's see, Martial Society. Alright, let's grab that. There's got to be more stuff in here that's going to provide public order. There's just gotta. There. Okay, moving on. Getting a little bit hot here, I might just turn on the fan. I mean the aircon. Ah, that's nice. I think I'll go to bed after this episode. Go to get me some sleep. Maybe I won't be so cranky after that. Still pissed off about the early access thing, because like it happened with what's it called, with the base game as well. I got it way later than everyone else. No, not right now. Well, actually, why not? I mean, we're at full strength. Where is it? Earn the following amount from raiding. I don't usually raid. Seems like a waste of time. Win the following battle for a Supreme Spell Shield, which provides us with... it's not a very good... I don't know, it's just not that good. I don't know. I'm sure some people are like, are you kidding? It's so good because of Winds of Magic cost for Doombelt. I don't even know what Doombelt does. Passive ability, Supreme Spell Shield. Constant effect decreases proportional to... Okay, so it reduces enemy magic. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so where is this? Very far away. What are we up against? Yeah, I think we'll wait until the army's a little bit stronger before doing it, especially for something that we just don't really need right now. Alright, so you're back at full strength. We still need to retake this, they haven't built up their army. I'll send you to go... You need to go and grab this. I doubt there's Skaven there, I haven't seen any Skaven presence.
We are displeased.
Could repair this, but it's repairing on its own. Oh, it's actually not that much, so I guess it's fine. Alright, Nagarond. Yeah, I don't know if I need to build it up right now. Public order's okay.
I command you now.
Alright, so I might disband you in favor of losing loyalty. Well, loyalty's at 7, so should be fine. And then getting Dark Shards with shields. They're slightly more expensive, but they are slightly better. They'll certainly be good when dealing with the High Elves. Because those shields, that'll really help block those missiles. Okay, we can now get access to a Black Ark, so let's do that. Let's actually reduce our income by a little bit. What the fuck is this? Okay. That was actually hardly noticeable. But that being said, I don't want to recruit to Black Ark. Not right now. Because if I do... Wait, will it increase my upkeep costs or not? I feel like it will. Because like 15% for a Black Ark is bullshit. They do provide you with bonuses in the battle map, don't they? But it's not worth 15%. Okay, that's enough of this. Maybe once we capture this, it'll actually fix up public order. And treasure hunting, I never liked it. Good, that does fix up public order. Good, build this and that. Yeah, we just need to take this and then we can issue a edict thing. So looking at this, we've got, yep, the thing for public order, that's good.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
I'll just leave you as you are for the time being, because I want you to have artillery, and they'll be available soon. And also finances are... they're okay, but not great. You need to replenish. How long is that going to take? 4 turns? It's fine. Had to be done. Moving on. A period of peace now. Relative peace. Make use of it. Invest in the regions. Make sure they can maintain themselves while we're off campaigning against Grond again. Grond need to die. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in the first episode or not. I can't remember. All I said was that I wouldn't even rape Malekith. Not Malekith. Morathi. But I'm sure some people will be like, oh, get a confederation with Morathi. And I'm here to say, no. I don't like Morathi at all. I think she's actually detrimental to the campaign, because what she does is that while she is in existence, and once you have her, you can't get rid of her, all of your lords will spread +1 Chaos Corruption. Now, Chaos Corruption is not good for us, so why would I keep her? Now, she is a good wizard, that's great and everything, but is it worth her? The bigger your empire becomes, essentially the more problems she causes. So it's like, I just don't need that bitch, you know? It's just not a very good game mechanic. You'll have to stay there. Public orders. It's not 5,000 public order. Your armies is not good enough. This will help with replenishment. Just check here. It's not too bad. I mean, public order for the local province helps him to keep it under control. That'll be especially good for conquest. But let's get that first. So now he's halfway through his leveling, because he can level up to 40. What do we need now? Every settlement needs to have watchtower. Wait, do they though? Because there's, well, there will be a chaos corruption at some chaos invasion, so just do it. It makes it easier. Walls really help defend the settlement, if nothing else, by severely weakening the enemy.
Cease your provocations.
Alright, so where it said the initial challenge hard, that bit is now over. We're done. I could essentially end this campaign now with the knowledge full well we can finish this. I could probably declare war on all other factions right now and still probably come out. I don't know. That's a bit arrogant. Hey Legend, would you ever do a This Is Total War campaign for Warhammer 2? No, because those type of campaigns are something you should do when you're already enjoying the game. Like when I did the it's funny how I give my own questions, but I do get these questions in the chat. No, die. Well, not in the chat, in the comments. When I did the This Is Total War campaign for Greenskins, I didn't enjoy that very much. It wasn't a good campaign to do, I think. I don't know. Alright, gotta come up with some topics.
Yes.
Alright, that should be good enough. How's the public order? It's reasonable. Oof.
Do not vex us further.
Cruel dreadlord.
Okay, Nagaron's okay. Why don't you stay
Nagaron
here?
nobility.
Can you force march
Do
to
not
there?
cease.
Provide a bit of public order.
Noble of Nagaron.
So that will stop.
The Druki are restless.
Slow it down, I suppose, for 3 turns. Better than nothing. So we're probably going to need the torture posts.
The people grow restless.
It's good. Research available. What are we getting? Okay, so what else is available here? Black Ark Corsairs, Shades, Dark Riders, melee for Harpy units. I don't even like Harpies. Income from stacking settlements. Now, we'll go with the upgrade one to give us access to new tiers of research. Okay, so
The people are displeased.
if you leave this province, there will be a revolt.
What?
So you need to get over here because you should be able to deal with a revolt.
Go on.
Let's just
You
stay over there.
obey me.
So if the revolt happens, it should be fine. Alright, we're at almost full strength. Good enough. Let's get over here. And
Cease your
the course is still
provocations.
fine. Oh, I see, because we actually technically moved into this province here, so public order was... Okay. So what does Shadow of Anlek do? Right, I can't even check what it does. I have to look on the wiki, and the wiki's crap. It's probably not even available right now. Alright, what are we doing now? Research available. Great, what do you want? Missile damage for Dark Shards, Black Ark Corsair units. Well, yeah, reworked crossbows is probably going to be the best, because I intend to use a lot of crossbows.
The Truki are restless.
Ah, well, here's the thing. There's a lot of money to be had from the face of Hag Gref. Or I could work on public order. I can't do both right now. I think more important right now, money. There's some good cash to be had.
There is growing unrest.
So what are the problems here? Corruption's still at -4. Public order. Once we take Marathi's land, if it's the same as the Vortex campaign, that should help us reduce upkeep costs. Alright, let's move on. Fuck me. I don't know, what if I did go full map completion? I don't know. I think I really just need to get some sleep, get my head screwed on straight, and then be like, we'll see. Because if I was to go full map completion, we're probably looking at least 5 more episodes, right? And that's obviously an understatement. 295 settlements. God, if I took 10 settlements an episode, 30 episodes, it's not too bad. But obviously, I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball. But things will start to pick up once we hit critical mass.
People will suffer for your clumsy attempts.
No. Yeah, now they're really sucking up to me. Good. Because soon they'll be sucking me off. As I torture them and burn them. They will pay for every bit of shit that they caused me. Ah, that'll be good. And all the costs are slaves. And by the end of the campaign, you start getting so many slaves. It's like 2,000 slaves a battle.
No mercy.
I need to fight this manually.
Truki, bloody slaughter of race.
He said the bad words. He should get demonetized. For those losses or gains there, just occupy it. It's not worth it.
The people are displeased.
So these are ruined. They need to be repaired. Yeah, it's ruined. It needs to be repaired. And now that we got that, we can put in the public order, and we've got it under control. A rebellion here wouldn't be too bad of a thing, I suppose. But actually, let me just see. If I go like this, and then like this,
Noble of Nagaroth.
and raid,
Pick them apart.
because the revolt will happen here. This will give this person a chance to gain some experience. Also, now we've got availability of the Reaper bolt throwers, Black Ark Corsairs hand bows. See, they don't have very good range, and I do like range on my archers. But Black Ark Corsairs, I don't know. I don't know if I really like them that much. Got to give me
Do
them
not vex
Black Guard
us
of Nagaroth.
further.
These guys up here, they're really trying to
Black
like
heart.
me. Why? And these people here, Clark,
Command
Bond.
me.
Where does Marathi start? So they don't like me at all. Maybe I should kill them. They have 5 regions. I'm ranked higher than them. And they're at war with Cult of Pleasure. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to confederate with her anyway. She can go straight to hell. So Red Desert. I don't know where the Planet of Dogs is. It's kind of weird. It's not. It's inhospitable, uninhabitable, so leave it be for the time being. Wait until we've got loads of bonuses before we start dealing with that. Because we've seen what happens when you get bogged down with doing that. Yeah, I think I'll make my way back up here, over here. Oh, wait, we'll end turn first. We'll go kill them. I think it's been roughly 10 turns. By the time we get there, it'll be 10 turns. Now, by doing this revolt here, by forcing the revolt, what we're doing... Actually, I wonder if I should have looted the settlement. Well, it's too late now. We get rid of the instability. We set up public order +8 due to military crackdown. So while that's going on, hopefully we can leave, build up the infrastructure, and then it won't revolt again. Hopefully, that's the plan.
Diplomacy is so tedious.
What do you want, Surfer? Alright. Well, I enjoyed peace while it lasted.
Feel the power.
The Forge Bound have been destroyed. Those are the guys down here. That doesn't really concern me too much. Let's see. Is there anyone we can confederate with? I'm not even sure if I want to confederate.
Cruel.
Let me just
I'm
see.
sure your little message.
So they'll confederate. The problem with confederation, though, we're looking at -8 public order penalty. So, who's taken this? Oh, they've taken it. So if we have a look at here, that's +6. And that's a +8. So those two would be fine. What about this province? It's okay because it's in revolt. So let's do this
Enacting my
first.
dark desires. Retreat!
It's okay, we can replace it. Why fight that manually?
Put them in chains. Power, dark and violent.
+29.
Victory.
Pretty good.
What awaits me?
Now you as well need to adjust your army. I'm going to remove one of the Dark Shards and one of the Dread Spears in exchange for 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers. It's gone hot again. Like this. Oh, it's rumbling a bit. Oh no, it was a car outside. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think we can justify torture posts. I think for the time being, it's best all the slaves just go to Nagarond. Oh, unassigned skill points. Alright. So you... probably unimportant skill points now, but... whatever, we'll get it to you.
Feared warrior.
Yes, reduce those upkeep costs. Good, we're getting our economy under control, finally. It's looking good now. So like I said, we could confederate with them, we'd get these 2 regions, and by confederating with them, what that would do was ensure that these settlements here maintain their integrity. So, alright, I will allow your confederation, I will allow your surrender.
Fear my malice.
Hang on, let me just try Karanka
Welcome to
first.
the Black Court.
Black heart. What dark and callous plans do you wish to lay before me?
I probably could get a lot of money out of them first, but whatever. just okay. They don't have an army. Access to sheds. Get rid of this. This is fighting pits. How we... Let's see here. Hero rank, +1 for all sorceresses, all provinces. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah, get rid of this in exchange. We're going to build the barracks. And you better fucking move it. Both of you.
Which king? No.
Doesn't look like they'll make it there this turn. But yeah, we gotta get moving on this. Oh, look at the time. Holy shit. Hour 30. Good. Off to bed. Look at the balance of power difference. But their armies are full of shit, so... Look, losing the settlement is not the end of the world. All we have to do is take them out one at a time and we'll get them. Alright, so let's have a look here. The statue. Hytha. One of your lords has arrogantly thought to erect a giant brass statue in the blah blah blah. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh, so there's a bunch of stuff that we can get. Levy a fine. Topple the statue. So what does the brass horn give us? Ability stand or die. Character wounded. None of these really sort of grab me. Cooldown to stand or die minus 35%. I guess that's alright. But it would give us -5 public order, and we're already at a -8 public order, so... As far as loyalty is concerned, we can get his loyalty back up. I think it's already at 8, so we'll levy a fine. That way I get some money out of it. Chaos stirs. Well, that's something that doesn't happen in these other campaigns. I expect the Great Arena, I suppose, to get crushed. It was probably going to fall even...
Noble of Nagaroth.
So, anyway... would that have saved the game?
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
We'll keep going on one more turn then.
Establish a garrison.
Alright, we need to recruit, and quickly at that. You need to get back here, right now. You'll be in the other province if you do that. If you stay in this region here, we'll get higher recruitment. I don't think... Yeah, he's in Nagaron, so... Alright, so we got 5 recruit slots. 1, 2, 3. What's our upkeep costs? Well, we can afford it now. We're good for money. We're quite good. 1. So 5 of those. 3 of those. That gives us 8 missile units. Then... I think Dread Spears for the time being will be just fine. But we are working on getting this, but it needs to tier up. These two will meet up next turn, and then we'll try to take the Great Arena if we can reach it. As for Ashrak, I don't think we'll reach it. So, yep. Okay, public order here is only at -1, and don't forget that's because we've got the Confederation penalty, but also there's the military crackdown. But... Wait, what about the events? Public order -8. Why isn't that stayed in there? Oh well, for whatever reason, it's fine. Unpleasant climate in some regions. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so It'll be okay. I mean, it says here 26 turns until rebellion. And corruption's going away. So that's okay. Look at stuff. All of those guys out here got whacked. So these guys here, how did they get so damn strong? It's not necessarily a bad thing. They got 12 regions, so I'll just sweep across here. And then Ulthuan is... That's not Ulthuan. Ulthuan is down this way. That's not where it was before. And this is Norscar up here. Yeah, I don't particularly want to invade Norscar. Although it could actually be quite valuable territory. We'll see. That was obvious that was going to happen. There's nothing I can do to stop that. But that's okay. Oh, you fuck. That was a level 3 settlement. We've got our work cut out for us against them. It's going to be a hell of a grind. Looks like Ashrak is going to pay as well. Oh, this is going to be such a grind dealing with these pieces of shit. But I'll have 2 full armies. I reckon while I'm in the middle of fighting them, the south will get at us. But we can handle it. We've taken on Norscan filth before. Our armies just utterly crush them. It's just a matter of they have more, which allows them to be more mobile. Personally, I'd prefer to be in their shoes, have more trashy armies than a couple of elite armies. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 4, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.